we're going to have a Christmas conversation right now, right? And how to get the perfect tech gift for Christmas. Well, I've been joined by Nasir Boyede, Stephen Nasir Boyede, who is a digital marketing consultant, and he's going to help us to break it down. What areas can we look at when you're shopping? If you've come into some, how do you call it? Some free money, and you want to do some good shopping for Christmas, where to spend your money. Let's have this conversation now. The WhatsApp line is 0550-585-832. If you have any questions for him, please send the messages to us. We'll ask him right here. Stephen, how you doing?
I'm very well, Kuku.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. Good
to see you.
Yes, it's good to have you here. Now, sometimes the difficulty is which areas to spend the money, I think that one of the challenges for a lot of people, particularly in Ghana, when we think of seasons of enjoyment like Christmas, for example, our sense of holidaying and vacationing is more about eating good food. I find it funny because somebody was making a joke about this thing about Ghanaians where it's like we'll spend a lot of money on the hotel room that we're going to sleep in than on the experience of the place that we're going to go, Whereas Westerners will probably spend very little on the hotel room, get a budget hotel, and spend a lot more money on the experiences, the different things they can do when they get there. But in terms of the world of tech, how should we be spending our monies and what should we be getting? What should we be looking at?
Thank you very much for having me. I think in terms of, tech, looking at Christmas gifts, we should look at things that people will cherish, they can use and can benefit from. We love the usual suspects like the latest phone or whatever. We love them, iPad, MacBook and the rest.
Yes.
But we want to look today at things that most of us can afford, one, but would also add value to the people that we give it to, so they would use it for a long while and will enjoy the experience. So let's dig into them.
All right.
So I've got one here. We all know wearables, like these smartwatches that we wear. If you can afford it, you can buy the latest, Apple Watch or whatever. The key thing about them is that they all come with apps on your phone. And the app is where a lot happens. So that's where you can do your planning, customize it to get the most benefit from it. I've recommended a very simple one that's been around for a while. Most people can afford it. It's the Fitbit Inspire 2. It costs, in Ghana, if you're buying in Ghana, if you're converting, almost 400 cedis. But the good thing about it is that it comes with a Fitbit app. And it tracks your activities and your fitness, all that you do in a day. So even monitors your sleep patterns and all of that. So that can give you recommendations, on things to do. The reason why I love it and it's good for Christmas is that, like you said, during Christmas, a lot of us are going to indulge. We eat a lot of food, then we sit on the sofa, spend time drinking. So we're going to put on a bit. It's a good, present to have. So that straight after Christmas, unwrap it, put it on, and wear it throughout the day. Don't be putting it on, taking it off. Wear it throughout the day, and it will track what you're doing and be able to recommend exercises for you. Plus, we know people also have New Year resolutions. Some people want to stay fit, they want to exercise a lot more, walk a lot more. So this will help you to be able to track that. So it's a good one. So thank you for it.
Right. What next?
The next one is one that I love. Over the last year and a half or whatever, I've come to love water bottles. Now there's one here which we call a smart water bottle.
Really?
Yeah. It was. It actually appeared on Shark Tank. And so, it's been around for many years. These water bottles, to start with, we all love them. The problem is that, when you have a few, you probably go to an office and you leave it there. So you go back after a few days and it's smelly and all of that. And it's difficult washing most of them. Unless you go and borrow your kids' brush, whatever, and do that. But this one uses UV light to clean them.
Oh, wow. So
it's got a button on the top. So it's a smart one. It also, you can clean it so that, even if you left it for, a good number of days, you go back and it will be clean. Number two, when you are out and about, you probably don't always want to buy water because I've found this out. The bottled water people sell in traffic is often, I mean, they carry it on the sun, then take it back, put it in these things.
Yeah.
So it's not the best. But this thing also purifies the water.
Wow.
So it's got two buttons on it. One, you press the first time, it will do it for 60 seconds. It will do all of that. And then if you press it the second time, it will do it for 3 minutes. So you can start drinking tap water. And we'll do that. Of course, I mean, if you've got this, then you don't need to buy the
bottled water.
The bottled water. So that's another, I mean, saving for you. Yeah.
But how much would that cost?
Well, these days you can buy from anywhere. I think on Amazon now it costs about like $95.
Okay.
So it's only about like 600 or whatever, which is not bad.
It's value.
It's value.
It's value.
It's value. Wow. And I mean, for me, I mean, I've fallen in love with it. I mean, to think that it does all these things. Plus, it also tracks how much water you're drinking. I mean, you can even set it so it reminds you, you need to drink more water, time to do this, time to do that. So, excellent one.
Very interesting. Okay, what else?
And then we've all, I mean, this is another popular one. These, I mean, AirPods or earbuds, we've all seen them. The thing about them is that they are convenient. I mean, you don't see the wires all over there tangling you. Plus, a lot of them have great sound. So if you're listening to your music or even calls or whatever, the sound is very, very good.
Yes.
Plus, they also have noise cancelling, I mean, functionalities on them. So for a lot of them, this is great to use. I mean, the challenge is that often people lose them. So you take it out of your ear, you leave it on the desk when you're in a meeting or whatever, and you forget them there. But these is also stuff that you can tag on them. I mean, we've called them, I mean, smart tags.
Okay.
So if you put a smart tag on it, then you can track them with your phone. If you lose them with just your phone, because they're Bluetooth enabled, you can be able to find where they are.
So like literally, you know, we used to joke about this, that when you lose your keys, for example, it's like, oh, I wish I could flash my keys and know where they are.
Now you can flash.
Now you can actually flash your
if you have the smart tag on it.
smart tag on it.
Yeah, you can flash your key. Wow. So I mean, that's another one that you can have. If you're going to buy this and you're scared that you might lose them, just buy smart tag. I mean, you buy them, normally they come in like a pack of 4 or 5, so you can use them on different things. I mean, that's a cool one to have. Then there are wireless phone chargers as well. Again, the phone chargers we buy, I mean, those of us who have kids at home and all, in no time you find that I mean, they are broke, cables are free, whatever. But you have a wireless one, then it means you just drop your phone in and it charges it. The cool thing about it is that it also cleans and sanitizes it.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, if you can bring out a picture, you see, again, it uses UV light. So it can clean it for you, so you get two things at the same time. These days that we're all preaching that people should, I mean, wash their hands before you touch your phone, this and that. So it gathers all the stuff. You can easily, I mean, clean it. So that's another good one. I haven't mentioned another one, I mean, here, but even these days, there are magnetic ones, as in the car chargers.
Yes.
There are magnetic ones that you can stick on your dashboard. And so when the phone is there, you can wheel, because sometimes just plug in the wires and all those things. You don't want to do that. But again, you can get that one too.
Wireless chargers.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know where my money is going this Christmas.
Then there's another one I love. I mean, I do trainings like, you know, so I always carry a portable Bluetooth speaker with me. But it's good to have a portable Bluetooth speaker in the house. We've all moved away from the days when we used to have all these, like, you have a deck, then you have a CD player, you have the speakers with wires all over the place, and all. There are very, very good Bluetooth speakers around now. So even in the house, you wake up in the morning, you can turn on the music. It's the speakers in the bedroom, but you can hear the music from the kitchen, from everywhere. So it fills the house, and it's just a small gadget you have. So I mean, get one of those. Plus, when you're watching the movies at home, you want to have this kind of like surround sound cinema hall, I mean, experience. You can use these. And also, since we're talking about traveling for Christmas and all, you can carry a small one with you. So when you go for Christmas, you go for picnic. That's what I encourage people to do. If you're going to go away from home, go and stay somewhere for Christmas, we don't encourage you to stay in Accra. Let's just say that. Go to the countryside and carry one of these with you, so you can have a picnic and blast your music. We all stream our music. So just with that, you can do all you want to do with your music.
Wow.
Yes.
So much to get, huh?
There's another one. The final one I've got here is the magnetic phone mount. Now, the reason I love this is that it's these days we're all doing little videos, we're doing all sorts of things. So if you stick your phone on it, it also tracks your movement. That's it there. So it tracks your, movement. So it can even rotate and flip as you move around.
Okay.
So, like, you see the guy there, he's trying to record some music or play a video, record himself music. So he mounts it on it. That's got a speaker there. So he does all of that.
Wow.
In the kitchen when you're doing your, Christmas cooking,
so
you want to just
basically
record
tends to follow you.
Yes. It follows your movements and all that, because the thing can, swing around and do all of that.
Interesting.
So that's a really, really cool one.
Yeah.
And these, everybody's doing them. Or, well, people call themselves YouTubers now. So you can use this to do as a starter pack.
It's a profession.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's another good one to get for the people. All these, like I've said, are under $100. Some are even cheaper. Okay. So for the people that you love and you want to spend, not break the bank, but spend a bit, decent money.
Yeah.
It's good to have any of these ones.
Wow. Now, I want to just address briefly people who think of tech as, scary. It's a way of the people tracking us and following us and getting into our business, kind of thing. The conspiracy theory thing that goes on around. What would you say to people like that at this time when they are more wary, scared of being online and getting more tech devices and all of that? Just a quick word.
I think the first thing is, before, if you get any present, whether it's a phone or whatever, that you're taking pictures and it could be tracking you, check the privacy settings. Okay. If you can't do it yourself, there are tech friends all over the place. So check it and turn off, for example, photo sharing. For example, most Android phones will automatically upload your pictures to a Google Drive or wherever. So you don't want to do those. Same as with, Apple phones. In terms of also where you turn on your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so that you don't pick, the networks that you join. Be wary of the networks that you join when you are out and about. So things like that are basic safety things that you want to watch. But the key thing I want to say, since you said earlier, is that these things should not sound like a mystery.
Okay.
Let's be comfortable. These are, items, gadgets that anybody can use, and they enhance our experience. Like you said earlier, if you're going out with your Bluetooth speaker, it will enhance even the way you enjoy music when you're on that picnic and all of that. This gadget I talk about, the phone mount. It will transform the way you even record your videos and the rest in the house. So it's very, very good to have these gadgets.
Okay. Message from Kofi Chia. He says, Mr. Stephen, all the things you're talking about is going to cost about $500 so. Yeah, and I think he's
no, they are less than $100.
I deliberately said but he's saying together is.
Okay, all of them.
Yeah, like the total cost. No. But you're not saying you should go and buy everything, right? No. It's like these are options.
These are options. And what I often say is, because you want the people to use them, at least find out, not from them, but they may have a few of these, like the wearables. They may have one or two of those, so that wouldn't be an option. But there are like the water bottle one. That's a new one in town. Yeah. People will love it. Yeah. Because it's not common around. Yeah. And we've all got all these plastic or whatever water bottles that we are not loving because of the smell and everything else. So that's one to get. Yeah. The Bluetooth speaker or even the phone mount is a new one, or even the phone mount, even if they've got another one, this is a very portable one. And it helps them, the fact that it tracks your movement. Yes. And so it's a good one for anybody to have, and they will love it.
Fantastic. Stephen, thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Very exciting, different options that we have this Christmas, spending money on some tech for members of the family or friends that you love, and you want to give them something techy and something nice to experience. Stephen is, how can people reach you if they want to reach you?
On Twitter, that's the best place. Yeah, at Nasay.
At Nasay. All right, so you can reach out to him if you want to chat with him on social media.